Gorontalo dan Ehime bisa menjalin kerjasama, kita sangat bersyukur, memberi apresiasi yang luar biasa. Saya kira proyek ini sangat bermanfaat tidak saja bagi kita provinsi, tapi ke masyarakat sebetulnya sangat merasakan program ini. Di awal kita hanya khusus untuk lingkungan, tetapi kemudian saat ini berkembang dari sisi bagaimana kita mendorong pertumbuhan ekonomi di Gorontalo.
Trong khuôn khổ chương trình hợp tác này giữa hai thành phố đã có 13 dự án đang được triển khai với sự hợp tác của các doanh nghiệp đến từ thành phố Osaka. Thưa quý vị, thành phố Hồ Chí Minh trân trọng và đánh giá cao hiệu quả của các dự án hợp tác với thành phố Osaka.
ผมว่าแนวปฏิบัติที่ท่านยศศรีได้ริเริ่มโครงการ City to City ระหว่างโยโกฮาม่ากรุงเทพก็เป็นเรื่องที่ดีมากๆเพราะว่าเราเห็นผลอย่างเป็นก็ต้องขอบคุณทางเมืองโยโกฮาม่ากระทรวงสิ่งแวดล้อมญี่ปุ่นสถานทูตญี่ปุ่นแล้วก็วิทยากรทุกท่านนะครับที่ได้มาเป็นเกียรติมาเป็นวิทยากรในการประชุมครั้งนี้นะครับแล้วผมคิดว่าการร่วมมือของเราทั้งหมดในวันนี้จะส่งผลดีไม่เพียงแต่กรุงเทพมหานครแต่รวมถึงโยโกฮาม่าแล้วก็ถึงเมืองต่างๆทั่วโลกด้วยเชื่อว่าความร่วมมือของเราสามารถขยายผลเป็นตัวอย่างที่ดีให้กับเมืองต่างๆด้วยนะ
Thank you. Oh. Hi, good morning. And then just before the lunchtime, so you must be hungry, but I would like to you enjoy this seminar. So this seminar is Clean City Partnership Program C2P2 seminar. Urban Agenda on Climate Change, Pollution, and Biodiversity Loss, organized by the Ministry of Environment, JICA, and IJAS. So my name is Yasuka Kataoka from IJAS. I'm serving an MC of this seminar. So in the beginning, I would like to ask Matsuzawa Yutaka, Vice Minister for Global Environment Affairs of Ministry of Environment, to make opening remarks. Mr. Please.
Thank you for all speakers. From Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, yes, and Yokohama City, and we saw your appearance in the video. Speakers from Gorontalo Province, Indonesia, and Ehime Prefecture, and from speakers from Janas. Thank you very much for coming here. And today we have Mayor of Saitama City, Mr. Shimizu-san. Thank you for coming. And as the impact of climate change become more apparent, we must achieve significant and rapid reductions in greenhouse gas emissions across the world to achieve 1.5 degrees goal set out in the Paris Agreement. Since cities are responsible for about 70% of greenhouse gas emissions, actions targeting cities are a great starting point for this transformation to achieve net zero. In order for cities to fulfill their responsibilities, it is important that best practices and excellent know-how at the city level, the subnational level, is shared nationwide and across borders. In this context, The International City-to-City Collaboration Program, funded by Ministry of Environment, is supported to be a useful mechanism to assist internationally sharing policies, practices, and know-hows. And I'm glad to see many actual decarbonization technologies and business models have been implemented through this program. Now, under this program, 23 Japanese local governments have been partnered with 56 cities from outside and regions in 13 countries in its 10-year history. Over 30 concrete decarbonizing projects in 11 countries are formulated in the framework of this program. This is the third year of collaboration between Yokohama City and Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, and the fourth year of collaboration between Ehime Prefecture and Gorontalo Province, Indonesia, and I'm grateful for their continuous cooperation. Today, I'm looking forward to hearing about the specific initiatives contributing to the decarbonization. I believe these initiatives are so meaningful to accelerate efforts toward decarbonization. In addition, I'd like to express my gratitude to Saitama City again for their cooperation in the City-to-City Collaboration Program with Kuala Lumpur City for the mayor's closing remarks today. Building upon experiences and lessons learned from the City-to-City Collaboration Program, Ministry of Environment and JICA, in partnership with other key stakeholders, have launched a Clean Cities Partnership Program, C2P2, in order to provide more active support. This program aims to provide integrated solutions to complex urban agenda, such as net zero circular economy and resilience. And it also provides a comprehensive and synergistic support for target cities by mobilizing technical and financial resources of Ministry of Environment and JICA with the engagement of multi-level stakeholders. For example, this program can support projects identified by city-to-city collaboration, making use of various financing tools, including joint crediting mechanism and ODA. For transformation towards a sustainable society, a holistic approach is essential, and actions focused on cities should be realistic starting point. Under this program, Ministry of Environment will contribute to this transformation by supporting overseas cities together with Japanese companies, local governments, and JICA, who is cooperating with other relevant organizations. Additionally, Japan and IPCC recently agreed to host the first lead author meeting on special report on climate change and cities by IPCC AR7 in Japan in March 2025. We contribute to promoting mitigation and adaptation of climate change by city in terms of scientific knowledge as well as action. Let me conclude my remarks with very strong expectations. C2P2 will lead the world in realizing sustainable society. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Vice Minister Matsuzawa, for your very encouraging remarks. And then I move on to the presentation on the actions taken by the Japanese government. So this presentation is provided by the Mr. Shibata Kazunao, Deputy Director General, Group Director for the Environment Management and Climate Change and Global Environment Department, JICA. So the floor is yours.
Vice Minister Matsuzawa, Vice Minister of Environment, Mr. Shimizu, Mayor of Saitama, and distinguished guests. Thank you very much for giving me this important opportunity for the seminar on C2P2. And also, I'd like to thank all the participants for your active participation. My name is Shibata. I'm a Deputy Director General of JICA's Global Environment Department, and I'm supervising all of JICA's environment management project and also climate change project. Today, I'd like to talk to you about JICA's contribution to C2P2, namely JICA Clean City Initiative, which is our strategy and initiative directly contribute to C2P2 to provide clean cities in the world. I will talk about our strategy and approach first, and then some results, and finally, some example to share with you. JICA Global Agenda, we mean it as a JICA's sectoral strategy and also initiative to give impact on global issues, including environment management. This is to promote dialogue with partner, namely you, and also maximize development impact through platform and enhance accountability and visualize impact. Not only strategy, our global agenda includes several resource mobilization aspects, namely agenda setting, knowledge creation, and market creation, and also finance mobilization to increase direct impact of a project to indirect impacts. Well, JICA's Clean City Initiative for agenda setting, and we create and diffuse our knowledge through our seminar, and create market. We have partnership private company, and with international organization, we try to mobilize finance. The programs we tackle with JICA Clean City Initiatives is a program of environmental management, including waste management, or a lack of hygiene services, or a problem of air pollution. The serious situation in the world is, very well. Well, JICA Clean City Initiative, in other words, our sectoral strategy and initiative on environmental management, has a goal to provide clean cities to 500 million citizens in 50 countries until 2030. This should improve human security with safe and healthy living environment and provide quality growth to the people. At the same time, we will contribute to global environment, including marine plastic pollution issues, climate change, biodiversity, etc. Our initiative includes 2 clusters or 2 sub-sectoral strategies. One for waste management, another for water, air, and soil quality. We have 3-stage approaches based on our experience in Japan. For waste management, cluster 1, at first, improvement of collection and transport, and secondly, reduction of waste and recycling, and third, reduce waste generation and promote circular economy. Same approaches for cluster 2. The first, enhance the ability to analyze pollutants. Secondly, develop countermeasures. And thirdly, reinforce the control measures. These 3-stage approaches based on Japan's experience on environmental problems. This slide shows some photos of serious waste management problem in Tokyo. Because of increasing population after World War II, the waste amount is also increased exponentially. That caused waste war in Tokyo. But we have succeeded in managing those waste, reducing the amounts, and now we are pursuing circular economy, or 3Rs, at a third stage. So this followed first, second, and third stage. So in developing country and cities, we figure out which stage is a development stage of each city, and we provide custom-made support. This is the initial result of JICA Clean City Initiative, and we provide support to the population of 325 million people in 44 countries as of March this year. And we are implementing 44 projects, including waste for waste management, 4 projects in air pollution control, and also environmental policy, 5 projects. We also dispatch Japanese volunteers, and we provide training courses in Japan and trained 8,500 officers. Now, I'd like to share with you some example of our initiative. First example is the capital of Bangladesh, Dhaka. We have supported the city since year 2000 until now. The very tangible result of this support is the improvement of collection rate of waste from 44% to 85%. This result came from the application of Japanese good practice for landfill management, but also for waste collection. But we also supported the capacity development of city officials from the bottom to the policy level. Now we are starting 2 projects in Dhaka, one for waste management, another for air pollution control. We believe that the integrated manner of improvement in waste and air pollution that will also promote clean cities. The second example is for Vietnam. We have Eco-Industrial Park, IP, project in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province in Vietnam since last year. To establish the system of Eco-Industrial Park, actually we have support from Kita-Kyushu city. Kita-Kyushu has a history of heavy pollution from industrial area, but they have very rich experiences and good practice. So for eco-industrial promotion and also environmental protection, we asked support from Kita-Kyushu city. We asked the dispatch of experts from the city, and also they trained the official from Vietnam. Through such a technical cooperation as a project activity, we developed institutional and legal arrangement for eco-industrial park. And also we try to manage raw material and energy, and also control greenhouse emissions from the park, and establish database to monitor and control the emission toward carbon neutral eco-industrial park. So this is the final slide, and my message, takeaway message is that JICA, as an implementing agency of Japan's ODA assistance and following Japanese policies, we promote JICA Clean City Initiative as a part of the C2P2. And we'd like to apply Japanese experience, lesson, good practice to the challenges faced by cities in partner countries, such as environmental issues, but also decarbonization, not only industrial park, also the city itself. And we will promote JICA support for solution to urban problem through JCCI hand in hand with C2P2. So I very much look forward to working with you in the future to provide clean city to the whole world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shibata. Very informative and then also informative the presentations and the emphasis on the importance of integrated approach for the clean city development. So before we move to the case studies, I would like to ask the all speakers step up the stage and then take photos. ありがとうございました。どうぞお席にお戻りください。Okay, thank you very much, all speakers, for the good photos. So now I move on to the good case of the C2P2. And then we have two cases. One of the collaboration of Yokohama City, Japan, and the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration. So, and also the cooperation of Ehime Prefecture and the Gorontalo Province of Indonesia. So first, I would like to ask the Yokohama Bangkok pairing to step up the stage and to show yes. Okay, so these two provide some cases of the CP2 individually. So first, I'd like to ask Mr. Plompong Biketish, advisor to the governor of the Bangkok and chief sustainability officer, Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, BMA, to make a presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Sawadee krap. So today I will be speaking on behalf of Bangkok to share with you our very good collaboration with Yokohama through the Clean City Partnership Program. So first of all, I want to highlight with you the situation in Bangkok. So in terms of GHG emissions, yes, just to share with you for starters. So 60% of our GHG emissions from the city come from the energy sector. So that could be split into 3 different subcategories. So for commercial and institution, for manufacturing and industries, and also for residential. Following that, the other 30% come from transport. So mostly the on-road transport. And the last one comes from waste and wastewater. So Bangkok emits around 12% of all emissions in Thailand. So we're a big player that have to be work very hard on this. So with the support since 2013 from our JICA partners, we are able to do a master plan for climate change, and we're able to set up a goal. We have what we call a medium-term target of 2030, which we aim to reduce 19% from business as usual. And also we have a longer-term target of achieving net zero by the year 2050. So what is the number for the 19% from business as usual that we need to achieve now in 6 years? So totaling amount of 10 million carbon ton equivalent. This is what we need to achieve. So from the master plan that was helped by JICA, we split into 5 different categories. So first, energy, most important, as I mentioned to you, 60% of our emissions come from energy, transport, waste, green space, and also last one, which is very, very important for Bangkok too, is city resilience. So from then on, once we know that all these factors important, we need to make a sub-plan as well, deep dive into specific policy. So Yokohama, through this program, helped us design the Bangkok Energy Action Plan. Remember, 90% of our emissions are now in Energy Action Plan because of the energy and transport. And this year, in the new cooperation, the next year with Yokohama, they will also help to do the waste and wastewater action plan for us as well. So in the Energy Action Plan, we split into 3 key categories. So scale up of energy efficiency, shifting to renewables, because Bangkok, we are have core strength in terms of solar due to the hot weather, right? And also the last one is to stimulate sustainable transport. And so because the governor, my boss is an engineer, he doesn't want to know something quite big, net zero. He feels like it's quite far away. He would like us to do very calculative in terms of what do we need to achieve each year, per year, in order to achieve the targets we have set, 2030, 2050. So through this energy action plan, we deep dive and then did a design per year of we need to do. This year, we need to achieve 1 million ton. Next year, we need to add more into 2 million, 3 million also to achieve that 10 million target. And these are all the key measures that we have to do. So for solar, I wanted to share that we have announced to be a solar city. Our role may not be most direct because there are many agencies regarding electricity power generation in Thailand, but we could be a good facilitator. All of the solar panels need to go through through Bangkok for approval. So now we try to make it easy. We also talk to the national government that if it's a very light solar, is the weight is below 20 kg per square meter, no need for engineering approval, because that is the one that takes a lot of time, also take money from people who want to install. And we want to install one-stop service. You can come to the district office and ask anything about solar or the planning processes in one place. And also for our buildings, Bangkok, we have a lot of buildings, 50 districts, 430 something schools, wastewater plant, hospitals. So we aim to add solar installation to our own buildings as well. And we also aim to add waste to energy as well. So today we only have one plant, 500 tons a day. Now we have plans to add 2 more. So in total, it will be 2,500 tons a day, or the total of 70 megawatts of clean energy that we will add. This is also add to the clean energy portfolio, but also reducing waste that go into landfill and reducing the methane emissions from Bangkok. In terms of energy efficiency, through our collaboration with Yokohama, we have been doing the study on changing the AC system, very power consuming part of our building. So we're looking at 5 buildings in hospital, some of BMA schools, district office, and also our city hall. We are studying and maybe looking through financial tools to make this happen. And after this, we plan to study into 4 more buildings. For LED lights, we changed already nearly 100,000 lights in the city, and all of the lights are IoT. So we will know straight away which one have go out, so we can go fix immediately. So this is helping with the city use of energy as well. For transport, I think we talk about three things. Yeah? We want to promote public transport. These is the new lines that is happening in Bangkok, similar now to Japanese cities. But the problem is the last mile connectivity. How do you get from your home to your nearest train station? That is the problem of Bangkok. It's hot, not nice to walk, so people don't use public transport very much. So the governor invests a lot in the last mile, improving the sidewalk, 1 kilometer radius from all the train station. We invest so much into improving the footpath. If you come to Bangkok city center now, footpath, very nice. Trying to do cover walkway to protect you from the rain, from the sun, and do bike lane, not bike lane everywhere, but strategic bike lane. So where many people, where's the nearest train station, do the bike lane there. That's what we try to do. So we plan to add 1,000 kilometer worth of high quality walkable footpath in the city. So the national government job, do the train lines. We will do the feeder system and the last mile for you. Traveling clean, we already changed EV buses, etc. And also garbage truck. We will change all of our garbage truck into EV within 3 years. We have 2,000 trucks. And then also with Yokohama, we plan to do quite a study on an ambitious project, the urban cableway in Bangkok, which the governor saw when he went to Yokohama, and he was very good try to study it in case it could happen in Bangkok, and also to study on the use of e-bike and battery swapping. This is a picture of the mayor of Yokohama and the governor riding together on our EV tuk-tuks. And traveling less, most important, how to make people travel less. Because if the parks are away from your home, the hospital are far away from your home, people have to get out of their home, get on the car. To have everything closer to you is the best way to tackle transport. So we try to have green space very near to all your houses, but small pocket parks or even health centers. Have a primary care very near to your homes rather than people having to go to hospitals. And we plan to plant 1 million trees, which we already achieved. And the last one, I think working with Yokohama, another important thing is to have private sector collaboration. So we hosted many workshops where we invite private sector to come and listen to what the public needs, and also matching companies from Japan to companies to Bangkok. And already one big project happened between Sena Property, which is a property developer in Bangkok, and also Magnica Sci-Tech from Japan to pilot the use of perovskite solar cells on the windows of the property. So this is also a very good project that happened from our collaboration. And lastly, we have a strong personal connection between the mayor of Yokohama and the governor of Bangkok. We visited the mayor in Yokohama, he visited us, and we shared many experience, and also hosting BMA, have a BMA Expo, big expo, and Yokohama will have a green expo in 2026, I think, so we can share knowledge with each other as well. So all in all, I think very good cooperation and our work together have helped us to achieve or be nearer to achieving our climate action. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So now I would like to ask the Yokohama City to present the presentation. The presenter is the Mr. Nakamura Yasuki, Director for the Development Corporation Division, International Affairs Bureau of the City of Yokohama. Was yours.
Thank you for the introduction. My name is Nakamura, from Director of the Development Corporation of the City of Yokohama. It's a very precious time for the City of Yokohama. And I would like to pay your respect to Mr. Pong from the advisor to the governor, since he is one who is leading the way in the city-to-city collaboration between the two cities. And so we are very, I'm very honored to presenting the foreign BMA and be a part of the this seminar. I'd like to extend sincere appreciation to the Japanese government's support always. Thank you very much. So let me start my presentation or a brief introduction of Yokohama City. Yokohama is now the biggest municipality in Japan with 3.7 million citizens, and with an area of over 400 square kilometers. The city has a large number of people who live in and work here. In this year, our mayor, Dr. Yamanaka, announced a new slogan, Go Green. Go Green was formulated as a slogan for the city, citizens, and our businesses to work together to promote the decarbonization and environmental measures towards the realization of the decarbonized society in 2050. Today, I present to you some of the initiatives based on this slogan. So last month, our mayor organized Asia Smart City Conference in Yokohama. This is a global conference where Asian cities, government, and the international organizations and corporations gathered in Yokohama so that they could share the knowledge and introduce the technologies and solutions. In the conference, with the support of ADB and the World Bank, and under the theme of decarbonization, 2,200 participants attended this conference, which featured 18 deep thematic sessions with 19 speakers from the world. So our mayor is center of the pictures, and a lot of representatives from the other city gathered here. And of course, Bangkok, thank you very much joining us. And then we appreciate a very great encouraged message from the MOEJ and JICA at the conference. As a wrap up the discussion, as achievement of the conference, Mayor proposed Yokohama Declaration composed of following three important periods listed in this slide. This statement was affirmed by the 39 cities and international organizations. So we believe that this will serve as a guideline for Asian cities on the role of each city in decarbonization and in promoting collaboration among ASEAN cities. So Yokohama is willing to play a role of Asia Green Hub. The Asia Smart City Conference became a one platform of city leaders and practitioners of climate change actions. So we intend to grow this conference further in terms of function of knowledge sharing. So with JICA, we'll launch a new one-month training program in this year. So Yokohama will receive officers from Yokohama will receive officers who are tackling climate change and we will share their policy and measures. So the Asia Smart City Conference, this conference will incorporate the program themselves, this kind of the training program themselves, or the results of the technical cooperation project with the development organizations, JICA, ADB, World Bank. And by doing so, we'd like to make the contents of the ACC more concrete and implementable. And as an extension of the Asia Smart City Conference, larger international event will be held in Yokohama. In 2027, Yokohama will co-host Green Expo. It will be a showcase of a sustainable and a green society. Now we can assure that it will be a showcase of diverse solutions as well. Well, let us talk about current situation on the GHG emission in Yokohama. This graph shows current situation in 2022. Emissions were reduced by 24% compared to the base year of 2013. This is a result in economic activities post-COVID-19. Our city's target is 50% reduction by 2030 and net zero by 2050. So needless to say, further efforts is crucial, same as all cities in the world. Today, let us share one notable action to achieve these targets, which is ongoing in our Center Business District. The Center District is called Minato Mirai 21, where is a coastal business district for future innovation and business hub with 130,000 people in employment here. This area accounts for 10% of the city's all business sector energy consumption. So we are taking the lead in this area ahead of the entire city by achieving net zero by 2030. This leading initiative in this area has been designated as one of the government's models by MOEJ. So what we are doing in this area, the key strategies include actively introducing ample renewable energy from Tohoku region. That region is 500 kilometers far from Yokohama. And energy management with national largest district heating and cooling system is installed here. And promotion ZEB, net zero energy building development as well. Through our efforts over the year in Yokohama, Yokohama City has accumulated a wide range of expertise. In addition to the government know-how, many companies have grown in Yokohama in the field of environment technologies, such as waste recycling, energy conservation, and water circulation, etc., etc. As for the city-to-city cooperation, we believe that it is of the utmost importance to make the most of these Yokohama experiences and the company's technologies. So from this slide, I'd like to speak about our international cooperation. Utilizing city's know-how and these companies' technologies, as well as strong support from the JICA and the MOEJ, Yokohama has been promoting the international cooperation program with Asian major cities listed here. This program is named YPOD, Yokohama Partnership of Resources and Technologies. Here is a case of our effort with Bangkok. So from the left side to right side, over the past 10 years, our cooperation, the more than 20 mutual visits and the technical exchanges have taken place with the participation of the more than 150 companies from both cities. In last year, the governor of Bangkok, Mr. Chacha Setipan, honorably came to the Asia Smashi conference, and both leaders made a statement as a Yokohama Declaration to accelerate Asian cities' solidarity. And this year, we had the honor to witness the completion of the energy action plan that both cities have been working together on, as well as the launch of a joint project between the companies in both cities. Yeah, please allow me to repeat the presentation of the BMA. Notable demonstration projects utilizing perovskite solar cells, new technologies. It is originating from a university located in Yokohama. This demonstration project is planned between the Yokohama company, Makunika, and the Bangkok company, Asena Development. And this project has been selected as a joint critical mechanism by MOEJ. I'd like to express my respect for these companies for the enthusiasm of both these companies to actively promote their new technology that is being developed for mass production. So further introduction of the solar power generation facility on the rooftop, and demonstration of autonomous electric vehicle were promoted also with Yokohama companies. Then, with the support of JICA and the Ministry of Environment of Japan, we'd like to expand the area of intercity collaboration to make a tangible contribution in the decarbonization of Asia. This is last slide of my presentation. It shows a future roadmap of Yokohama led by Mayor Yamanaka. So we'll continue to work towards half carbon and zero carbon to the 2050. So under the strong leadership of Mayor as a green hub of Asia that Yokohama City aspires to be, we will promote our efforts listed here. Ticket 9, Tokyo International Conference for African Development, and Expo I introduced before will take place in Yokohama in the near future. So we will continue our intercity collaboration project using these major events as a step in the right direction, so that we look forward to your participation in this effort in Yokohama. And in my conclusion, we believe that accelerating city-to-city collaboration with Bangkok is a key engine for a greener future. So thank you very much. And Koppun Club, and ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Nakamura, for a very informative presentation. Then thank you very much. So thank you very much. So again, please big hand for the sharing. Could you come back to the thing? Okay. So next, I would like to move on to the next case of the CP2P2. And then the next one is Ehime Prefecture and Gorontalo Province. The speakers, could you come up to the stage? Please. Yes. Sure. Okay. Since they have a very consecutive presentation, so I would like to introduce speaker first, then pass the microphone to the speakers. So the one speaker is the Mr. Sofian Ibrahim, Regional Secretary of Gorontalo Province, and Mr. Yoshioka Koji, Industry Policy Division, Ehime Prefecture Government. And lastly, Ms. Seki Kanako, Environmental Consulting Department, International Business Bureau, Business Unit, Japan and US Corporation Limited. So they have the presentation of the partnership. So please first, Ibrahim sir. Yes, please.
Thank you very much for the host. Good morning, everyone. With great respect, I'm honored to extend a warm gratitude to the organizer to have invited me to the seminar tasked to disclose potential for city-to-city collaboration project to promote the spread of the carbonized infrastructure. My name is Sofian Ibrahim, Regional Secretary of Gorontalo Province. Gorontalo and Ehime Prefecture are working together on city-to-city collaboration project of the Ministry of Environment. Today, together with Ehime Prefecture and Janus, I would like to introduce our decarbonization effort in Gorontalo Province. Before we proceed, allow me to introduce Gorontalo Province. Gorontalo is an area located in the northern center part of Indonesia in the island of Sulawesi. Established 2001, we cover land area of over 12,000 square kilometers and sea area of more than 9,000 square kilometers. We have the total population of 1.2 million people. We have 6 regencies, a lot of tourism spot available there, expanding from a mountainous area all the way to the underwater. One most appealing at the moment in the presence of several websites in one single spot, which is located only 20 minutes from city center. In Gorontalo, the challenge of environmental sustainability is undercovered by key issues affecting both urban and rural area, particularly within the context of effort to decarbonize through city-to-city collaboration. Waste management in Gorontalo is a critical issue with limited recycling and improper disposal leading to pollution and health risk. Low water quality for contaminants and poor sanitation further impact community, while deforestation from illegal logging threatens biodiversity and carbon storage. Climate change intensifies these challenges with extreme weather disruption, agriculture, costs
and infrastructure heightening vulnerability across the region. As we go more detail, the environmental challenges are multi-dimensional, heightening the urgency for sustainability action as we work towards decarbonization and resilience. Low environmental quality continues to undermine health and natural ecosystem, exacerbated by issues such as the decreasing surface area and sedimentation of Lake Limboto. Additionally, high level of degraded land with the total area 217,000 hectares limit agricultural productivity and strain local livelihood, while sanitation and clean water coverage remain insufficient, posing health risks and compromising well-being. The decline land carrying capacity and increased vulnerability of marine ecosystems further threaten our natural resources, vital for both food security and climate resilience. These issues has suffered from several devastating natural disasters. Last 5 years, the likes of floods, earthquake, landslides, even drought, which has never damaged us before. With high susceptibility to disaster and climate change impact, Gorontalo commitment to city collaboration and sustainable development is essential to reversing this trend and building a robust environmental future. As we further attempting to tackle those issues, several decarbonization policies are being carried out, clustered onto two groups. First, green economic implementation, and second, disaster and climate change resilience. In the context of city-to-city collaboration, we are working and increasing the percentage of renewable energy, waste management, and sustainable management of agriculture and forests with AHIME Prefecture since 2021. The introduction of AHIME Prefecture technology and learning from AHIME Prefecture's decarbonization policy know-how will lead to more effective initiative. After this, Mr. Yoshioka from AHIME Prefecture will introduce how AHIME Prefecture is cooperating with Gorontalo Province. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Koji Yoshioka from Ehime Prefecture. Thank you very much for the opportunity today. Ehime is one of the most industrial the small please. First of all, let me briefly introduce Ehime Prefecture. Ehime Prefecture is located in Western Japan and has a population of approximately 1.29 million, which is about the same size as Gorontalo Province. Ehime is also surrounded by the sea and dotted with many islands, both large and small. The climate is mild with little rainfall, and the risk of disasters, including earthquakes, is low. Like Gorontalo, Ehime has abundant tourism resources, including hot springs. So please visit Ehime when you come to Japan. Ehime is one of the most industrial prefectures in Japan. with a concentration of industries that are unique to each region. Among these, Ehime has the largest market share in Japan for shipbuilding, towel production, paper production, and paper processing. Due to these industrial structures, Ehime Prefecture has a high percentage of carbon dioxide emissions from industrial sectors, such as factories, compared to the rest of Japan. Last year, Ehime revised its decarbonization plan with the aim of realizing a sustainable decarbonized society through a positive spiral of environmental, social, and economic activities. Currently, we have established a consortium involving various entities, including banks and local governments, and are accelerating efforts to support the decarbonization of companies in Ehime and to conduct demonstration projects for the conversion to next generation energy sources, such as hydrogen and ammonia. In addition to engaging many companies to decarbonize the prefecture, the development of overseas market is becoming increasingly important as the domestic market shrinks due to population decline. Ehime has a policy of economic exchange with foreign countries. The policy is solve local problems by utilizing excellent technologies, especially in environmental, agriculture, and fishery fields, where Ehime Prefecture has strengths. As global competition becomes more and more severe, it is difficult to conclude a business contact just by conducting business meeting blindly. For this reason, a memorandum of understanding on economic cooperation is first signed between governments. And then, based on the MOU, business meetings can be held to identify local challenges and needs. This strategy will result in more effective proposals. We signed MOUs with Benche Province in Vietnam in 2022, with Gorontalo Province in 2023, and with Tamil Nadu Province in India in 2024. Since then, various projects are in progress based on government-to-government cooperation. There are many companies in Ehime Prefecture with advanced technologies in the environmental field, and I would like to introduce some of them today. Miura is famous for its energy-efficient boilers, which are one of the most energy-efficient boilers in Japan. But the company also the most manufactures a wide variety of environmental equipment. Also, Ehime Prefecture is facing the Set Inland Sea, which has some of the strictest wastewater standards in Japan. And many companies have advanced wastewater treatment technology to meet these standards. For domestic wastewater treatment, Daiki Axis manufactures high-performance combined treatment septic tank. For industrial wastewater treatment, Aiken Kakoki has highly efficient energy recovery technology while treating wastewater from industrial sources. We are working on decarbonization decarbonizing and solving environmental issues in Gorontalo through the introduction of the technologies of companies previously mentioned. Here are some of the projects under consideration. Based on the development plan of Gorontalo province, we are considering the introduction of wastewater treatment equipment from Aiken Kakoki to utilize the budget of the Gorontalo province. We are also considering the installation of the wastewater treatment plant by Aiken Kakoki to treat food factory wastewater and energy recovery. Not only for decarbonization, but Ehime Prefecture is also cooperating in the promotion of agriculture and fisheries, which are the main industries in Gorontalo. Finally, we are studying the Green Hospital Plan for state hospitals to share know-how and introduce equipment from hospitals in Ehime. After this, Japan NUS, which is promoting this project together with companies, will introduce this project. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kanako Seki from Japan NUS. Japan NUS is environmental consulting company, and we are conducting city-to-city collaboration project with Ehime Prefecture and Gorontalo Province. I'd like to explain about the conclusion of this presentation. As Yoshioka-san and Sofian-san explained before, our project is exactly in the phase of promoting the spread of decarbonized infrastructure. Through our project, we have engaged a variety of stakeholders and identified many potential sites and expanding cooperation outside of decarbonization sectors. On the other hand, when we introduced environmental technology, the budget is the most important and challenging issue, as you know. And the Japanese government is also preparing for some many variety of subsidies, but subsidy can cover a part of the budget, and it is limited. And in this case, Gorontalo province has the urgent issue of leachate pollution from their final disposal site. And through this, our project, they truly recognized the importance of appropriate treatment of leachate. And then they committed to use their own budget to install their leachate treatment plant by companies in Ehime. And in Gorontalo, it is still necessary to develop infrastructure, and such kind of a budget is prepared with high priority. So Ehime Prefecture and companies has proposed the introduction of advanced technology regarding decarbonization and environmental aspects of those infrastructure. Of course, such kinds of proposal will increase cost, but we have been considering how to realize this by utilizing, for example, JCM, Joint Crediting Mechanism, or other schemes of Japanese government. In conclusion for our presentation, I strongly believe that understanding local issues and policies and needs, and also how we can collaborate with each other is the best way to promote the realization of decarbonization. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Seki-san, for your very strong, recommendation. So thank you. This is the end of the case study. Thank you very much for speakers. Thank you very much for your good presentations. Could you stop them? Thank you so much. So this is the end of the case studies. So finally, I would like to ask Mr. Shimizu Hayato, the mayor of Saitama, to close this meeting by his remarks. So Mayor Shimizu, please.
I'm Hayato Shimizu, Mayor of Saitama City, Japan. I would like to make a few remarks at the closing of the Clean City Partnership Program seminar. In today's seminar, there are many valuable comments from various perspectives. I would like to thank all the speakers for sharing their excellent examples. Through this seminar, we reaffirmed that climate change is not just an issue for one city or one country, but a challenge shared by the entire world. Although our cities may differ in size, location, and history, we all have a common goal to make our city sustainable for future generations. That is to leave a sustainable global environment for future generations. Now is the time to act on climate change. While each city can work individually, it is only through intercity collaboration and cooperation that we can achieve greater results. I agree with this idea, and I'm hosting the Saitama Sustainable City Summit in 2022 with the participation of 15 cities from 9 foreign countries. And I'm working with the Tokyo Metropolitan Government on a city-to-city collaboration project with Kuala Lumpur City, with the support of the Japanese Ministry of Environment and in cooperation with IGES. In our collaboration with KL, we have introduced the decarbonized city zone that we have developed, and I have visited KL myself to learn about the decarbonization initiatives they are implementing. The many practical ideas and techniques presented in today's seminar are valuable and should be applied to specific measures in each city. And we hope to use this opportunity to further strengthen information sharing and collaboration, to further enhance our ability to combat climate change around the world in the future. Cooperation at the local, national, and international levels is essential to realizing measures related to decarbonization. We will continue to work to promote cooperation between national and local governments, and we will cherish the connection we have made with all of you gathered here today to continue to strengthen intercity collaboration and take concrete action on climate change together. Finally, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to make this seminar possible. Let us continue to work hand in hand to build a sustainable and prosperous future together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor Shimizu. And then this is the end of this seminar. So I hope this seminar inform you how city can collaborate each other for the sustainable future for the global. So thank you very much for your participation. Have a nice afternoon and lunch. Thank you very much.